What is going on, everybody? Welcome into episode 3 of No Sweat Bets. I am JD from Line Movers, and I got my man Joe from Lay Off the Juice. What is up, man?
Dude, feeling pretty good, man. Came up a half unit from yesterday. Feel extremely good about today's picks. So
I
feeling
hear
good.
that too. As far as yesterday, overall, I had about a 3 unit day, which actually I was hoping for a lot better than like that. The Mets lost, I believe, last night in the 13th. So actually, like that ended up being a big swing for me, but it was still a positive day, so I can't really be be too mad. So,
Yeah. So
uh,
I hit one single for 2 units, and then I lost three leg parlays by one leg. So I could have had a really good day, but I ended up just having a decent day. So feeling good.
yeah, we're just doing a little recap. As far as my best bet yesterday lost, so on best bets I am now 1-1. Guys, we came on here. I gave it the Braves at a minus 140 price tag. I mean, they came out here and closed around minus 185 to minus 190. I mean, I'm going to take that bet every single day of the week. Uh, a crazy base running error in the actual ninth actually cost us the next game. If you haven't seen it, go look at it, or if you bet on the Braves, you may not want to go and look at it because it was as bad as it as you can get. Because I was going to either tie the game or either set them up to tie and then win the game. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on there. But Joe, how did your best bet go?
Pacers team total over 109 is just a gift that keeps on giving. I'm just
Sure
gonna
is.
keep riding until it falls off. So it was a little sweaty in the what was it, third quarter, I think, but then both teams are better second half teams. So didn't really, I don't know, didn't phase me one way or the other because I'm used to them dropping like one quarter. They usually put up 15 to 20 in one quarter just to make you sweat, and then they storm back and do something heroic. That series is far from over, but I don't want to jump too far ahead.
I was about to say, yeah. I feel like we both have a lot to say about that, but we're gonna save that for another day, though.
Yeah,
But yeah, this is Saturday, guys. We hadn't really planned on doing the show, but we figured that we both had a little bit of time here and wanted to get y'all a little bit of content out here. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it, guys. Uh, the actual biggest game tonight. Got the Thunder playing at the Timberwolves. Thunder are now laying -3 on the road here. Total of 218. Thunder, as everybody knows, they have the 2-0 lead here. Through the first two games, they have honestly just looked like the much be- better team. Um, if the Timberwolves, I was in the camp before this started of, I did not think the Timberwolves, the Thunder were going to sweep here. Like I thought the Timberwolves were actually going to get 2 games. That's what I really thought. So, if you're thinking that, then this is that Timberwolves spot. If you do really like them to win a game in the series, this is that spot. From how they've been playing though, these first 2 games, man, they haven't really looked great. And then the Thunder, man, they've just been doing what they do. So Joe, what are you looking at here?
Uh, to be honest with you, I'm gonna do the full game over. 218. That's what I'm doing. I am a believer in the Timberwolves, but I will not touch that spread. OKC, they have, I think, the most double-digit wins in a season this year. They have the NBA MVP. And they're playing like a team. If you look at the game, the eye test, right? Outside of the box score, if you look at the game, like they're playing as one. If SGA is having a bad game, he can sit out and they can go on a 12-0 run. Like they've done that. I think the largest lead they had this series was in game 2. They were winning by 24 points at one point. So to me, when SGA, when he won the award or whatever, he bought them he bought everybody on the team a $10,000 Rolex. Like he spent money on the team, and they've gelled, and it's just showing. If you look at the T Wolves, they're arguing, they're fighting each other. Anthony Edwards is gonna get his. He's just that good. But I think him and Randall, I don't think they're gluing as well as they want the media to believe. Like if you just look at the body language on the court, and then Rudy Gobert is just an odd piece. Like he doesn't fit into the clique. Like there's a lot of things going on in Timberwolves locker room that I don't like. Meaning that they're trying to match the OKC, I guess, small lineup, and I don't really like the way that looks. If you ask me, Gobert deserves more minutes. They're losing the points in the paint battle by a lot, and to me, that is where the difference is. I think it was like 20-54 in game one, and then 19-58 in game two. So the points in the paint that travels, right? Where your shot is not always going to fall. Like, but they're both shooting the exact same from three. And if you notice the difference between game one and game two, Minnesota shot a higher percentage from three and they shot less of them. They had a lower volume. So they both were at about 30% from the three. So the three is not killing them anymore. And that's why that game was a lot closer. I still think that points in the paint, and that's where it matters, man. They've pretty much almost neutralized Jaden McDaniels, which is what the T Wolves, he's been like the secret weapon for them. He doesn't grab any boards. And why does he grab boards? Because he's guarding SGA. And OKC knows that, so they keep SGA around the 3-point line. It's all about spacing, right? If SGA is around the 3-point line, then Jaden McDaniels, he's not in there to give you that 3-on-1 or 3-on-2 big man advantage to get those rebounds. Okay, like the rebound advantage, the rebounds are pretty consistent, only like a 5 to 10 rebound advantage, but it's the type of rebounds that you're getting. OKC is getting more of the offensive rebounds, meaning they're getting the ball and they're getting second chances to put the ball in the hole. Whereas a defensive rebound stops and just naturally, it stops them from scoring. If you score a lot inside of the paint and you get offensive rebounds, that's just saying that your offense is very efficient. So, said all that to say this, I do think the T Wolves are way too good to go down 3-0 at home, but I will not touch that spread, but I will take a stab at the total because I know that OKC is going to score, and I think that the T Wolves score today as well. So, give me the over 218. That's where I'm at.
Joe, you just took a lot of my main points, man.
My
Because
bad.
I'm going with basically what you're going with, but I'm just going a little different route. Just actually give me the Thunder team total over 110. Just like you said, the way the Thunder are actually scoring currently, that is going to travel. Um, they're not like like that's like three ball. Like they aren't living and dying by actually like that. Um, and I just this I could see hitting in multiple different ways. Like actually, no matter how this game like plays out, like actually, like even if the Wolves win this, then I think it's going to be in a little higher scoring game, which actually is going to mean like your play is going to hit. But I also think that the Thunder are actually still going to get theirs.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm not going to play a side here. I'm just going to go with. Well, I don't know if we knew everything, then this wouldn't be as actually hard as it is. But what I think to actually know is is that Thunder are still going to be able to get their points. Um, so yeah, there's how I'm going here. As far as side, I'm actually not even close to even playing that. That to me is just I'm
Yeah.
enough.
I if you made me pick a side, gun to my head, I'd take OKC because it's the smallest spread we've seen. I've seen them dominate the Wolves. I've also seen them lose to the Wolves before as well. So Wolves going down back to the wall, like down 3-0, I just don't see it. But I mean, hey, we never thought that the Knicks would be down 0-2. So we didn't see that either. So
Yeah,
I mean, it's not about what we see, it's about what's going to happen. So I don't know, man. If I had to pick a side, it would be the Thunder. But I was so high on the T-Wolves before the season started that I just can't go against them now. So I'm sticking with the total.
All right, guys. Well, let's move on to a little MLB action that we have for you today. We're going to the late game tonight, guys. We got the Marlins taking on the Angels. Um, Angels laying minus 190, total of 8.5. Marlins on the year are 19-30. The Angels have now reeled off 8 in a row, which has gotten them back to 500. They are now 25-25. You're probably thinking, out of all the games today, why in the world did y'all choose this one? And well, for me, this is an Angels team where they're like bats are just hot right now, man. I mean, over their past 4 games, they've scored 7 twice and then 10 twice. They're just rolling. In their last 10 games, they're averaging 6.6 runs per game. As far as in the entire month of May, they have a WRC plus in the top 10. This like lineup can put up runs. They can put up runs quick too. They're one of those teams where they don't really just grind you out for a run here, 2 runs there, a run here. Like they like put up 3 or 4 on you like at a time. Like, and today on the mound, the Marlins throwing out Cal Quantrill. If you've watched any of my shows in the past, this is a fade guy for me. I will say now, his past few starts, he hasn't been actually as bad, but if you just look at the season and you actually look at his road numbers, though, he has a road ERA of 7.36, and then teams are batting 303. Guys, that's high, and that's for Quantrill. That is bad. I can't, it's hard to really put into words like how bad that like really is. And now he's facing an actual lineup that is just raking currently. So for me, guys, this is my favorite play of the day. The Angels team total over 4.5 runs. I have nothing close to this. This is my favorite play. This is what I would call my max play. For me, this is the one. I think actually this is a really good spot, and I really think those Angels bats stay hot. Joe, what are you thinking here, man?
No, I gotta go with the Angels. I can lay a point on the first 5 at minus 135. The way I see it, Quantrill is just an all-time gas can in my mind. The Marlins just don't have the bats to keep up with the Angels. So instead of letting some fluky stuff happen with bullpens, I'm just not going that way. I'm intentionally attacking the trash can of the year. So give me the Angels on the first 5 minus 0.5 for minus 130 at BetOnline.
I like that also because that Angels bullpen, let's just say they can't be trusted. I guess that's
do this, man, and I don't like it. So I do first 5s a lot.
Yeah.
I got so lucky with the Braves yesterday. It pushed, and I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. So, all right, guys. And then for last game, to round out our 3 games here, we got a little WNBA action for you here. We got the Dallas Wings taking on the Atlanta Dream. Dream laying 7 points, got a total of 169.5. As all y'all know, this is all Joe, because I do not touch these games. But Joe's been hot here. So what do you have, man?
I have a prop. Let me pull her back up. Give me 2 seconds. It's Brianna Jones over 8.5 rebounds. So long story short, the WNBA, they've made a lot of trades. A lot of teams have new coaches, whatever. Brianna Jones, she has a new role on this team. If you're looking at just pure rebounds and spacing, the way that they play, she's had 10, 13, and 11 rebounds in the first 3 games this year. I have her close to 10 rebounds on my own type situation. So if you're gonna give me 8 at -1, whatever, what was it? What? At 110, I'm gonna smash that every day of the week. Just spacing, like I said, it's that simple. She has a new role. She's a rebounder. She's a big girl. She can get down there and grab them for us. She does do a lot in the first half. She's more of a punch you in the mouth and fill you out later. So I think she'll probably have like 6 in the first half, honestly. I've been riding her rebounds all year. After the first game, I've just been riding her rebounds. So it's an automatic play for me at this point.
Love it, man. Well, for me, this is an automatic tail. Well, actually, your WNBA props, I just automatically tail those.
They
So
hot right now.
they are. And also, guys, remember to get this game in early. This actually is an afternoon game.
Yeah,
So make sure to go and get this one in. As far as those other games that we talked about, those are all late, but this actually is an afternoon game. Make sure to get this one in. All right, guys, we're trying to make it a quick Saturday show for you, so we're going to go ahead and get into our best bets of the day. And Joe, I'm going to let you go first.
I think I got Nickeil Alexander-Walker over 1.5 3-pointers made plus 108. Let me tell you why. This kid can score. He can shoot. The other thing is his cousin SGA just won MVP, so you know they got like a little family beef going on. But between those two, seriously, he's hit this in 5 out of the last 5 against OKC. He's the head-to-head. The rivalry is pretty much there. His minutes per game have also increased, so he's trusted in the rotation. And with the T-Wolves needing points badly, if you've been looking at the T-Wolves like I have, you'll notice Dante DiVincenzo, his shot's been off almost all postseason, right? So he's been impacting the game in different ways, as far as rebounding, assists, and defense. Naz Reid, he didn't hit a single 3-pointer in game 1. In game 2, he still hit his points and rebounds without a 3-pointer. He's still 7 foot something. But I don't want to trust him as well. If you're going to give me plus 108 for a guy to hit 2 threes, and the Minnesota T-Wolves need points, role players play better at home, like everything is just lining up, and he's done it the last 5 out of the 5. He's done it against OKC in OKC. So at home where he's rested and comfortable, that kid is going to shoot. Like they need points, and they need him bad, and he's a shooter. So give him to me.
Man, I'm also gonna have to tail that one. Just actually hearing you break that down. Yeah, there's one. There's one. I'm also gonna have to play here.
That's my favorite one, dude. As far as game tonight, that's it.
Love to hear it, man. Well, guys, mine, you should already know it. It's going to be that Angels team total over 4.5 runs. I went through a bunch of reasons why I like that one, but yeah, definitely liking those Angels bats to stay hot for us tonight. Going to put those up on the screen for you so you can actually take a screenshot of it and go ahead and get those bets in. And yeah, and actually so far on our best bets, myself and Joe, we are both so far 1-1. That's something that actually like we are actually going to keep actually track of here, guys. We're I know we've done as far as our research and a lot of these shows, you know, they don't actually track their bets. They don't actually really keep up with like much. That's something we're going to try to at least keep up with for actually you and, you know, to let y'all know like how these have actually done. Yeah. So, but guys, last thing we do really quick, we're going to go to our parlay of the day. Going to have a little sweat session. I will say our actually first two have actually not hit. Our third day, man, when actually we were doing this on our actually live show, we did not go 3 days of actually like losing one. So if our like averages keep up to what they have been over the past few months, today's should hit. And I do have to say, I really liked to like days. Um, we're going with the Thunder. Team total over 110.5, along with the Braves no run first inning. And that will get you paid out at plus 267. As far as the Thunder, actually, like that's my leg. I've already told y'all why. The Braves Nerfy is actually Joe's leg. Why are you liking that one, man?
Give me 2 seconds to pull it back up. But I like that play because King, he's 3-0 for away games to the Nerfy. And then when I'm looking at the other side, Grant Holmes, he's 5-1 at home to the Nerfy. All that said, there's about a 70% chance that this goes under. I love the Nerfy for this one, and it's basically no juice. So
I was about to say, yeah, for all the stats and everything that are pointing for this to go under, for the current price, I'm honestly really not understanding it. Um, so yeah,
the Padres bats have been MIA. Like they normally wake up after the fifth inning for whatever reason. And then the Braves, they just got a Kona back. So everybody's trying to fit into, like, whenever you add a guy to the rotation, it does throw off people's natural sense of, okay, this is what I do, this is my routine, this is where I bat. It does matter. Baseball guys are very superstitious. So adding a new guy to the rotation is kind of, I don't know. I love it. So
gotcha.
nervous.
Well, guys, it was a fun Saturday show. Listen, if you guys want us to do more of these, click that thumbs up button for us, man. Leave an actual comment here. That all really helps us out. This show, we're actually just getting going here. We are definitely trying to grow this and get this out. So if you like what you see, if you want to see anything else, if you would like us, to have something else on the show, let us know. Drop it in the comments here. One other thing, guys, French Open starts tomorrow. We've got a lot of tennis coming up here, guys. Um, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a bunch of plays. I'm like all the way in there. Um, Under actually the video here, there is a 50% off link to actually VIP, and that's not just my plays. I get you everybody's plays. I get you all the UFC, all the golf, all the soccer, all the major sports. It covers everything, and you can get that first month for only $19. You really cannot beat that. So make sure to join us there, or if you just want to join us in the actual Discord, you can actually do that free and get some extra free plays there, and just kind of chat with everybody. So yeah, but all those links are right actually below us here. Yeah, I hope everybody's weekend goes great. I hope everybody has a fun time and everybody stays safe. But Joe, if you want to take us out, man.
Like my boy Callis said, you either win with us or watch us win. Either way, let's fucking win, baby.
Let's fucking win, guys. Later.